Hiya, how's it? And welcome to our podcast about bridging global cultures, celebrating the good, the bad, milestones, and growing together.
So, for our regular viewers, listeners, you will notice that there's 4 of us in the lounge today. Welcome to our very special guest. It's the husbands.
We're here.
Woohoo!
Whoop, whoop. If you didn't want us, sorry for you.
Well, we did marry you.
We did.
Well, not you.
That's true. That's
The
true.
weird thing
But
is
it's
that
gestures.
we were telling a couple of people that you guys are coming on. They're like, we can't wait to listen. So it makes me think no one wants to listen to us anymore.
I mean, it's not going to be that fun.
Well, guys, no pressure, but the bar is high. The last guest we had, O'Malley, her YouTube episode got over 100 views. So
that is the standard.
We're gonna beat that. We're gonna
that
beat
is
that.
the
I'm a
standard,
secret
right?
influencer.
That is the standard.
I'm gonna start an account for Louie just so she can watch too. You know.
Louie is here. You will see her at some stage. She's chewing on a
podcast
treat.
debut as well.
Her podcast debut. So we'll see her at some stage. So we got a good episode lined up for you guys. Before we get into it, we're all doing rent frees. We're all doing highs. We're all doing lows. So let's start with you, Blaine,
Have
because
you
you're there.
thought about yours?
What?
Give me a high.
we're
I want a
supposed to
high and a low
discuss.
of the week.
A high and a low.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my high,
Yeah.
Ryder Cup.
Okay.
What-
I heard
what is
some
that?
controversy.
You know, give some colour for the listeners.
Color for the listeners. Ryder Cup is a golf tournament that happens
Okay.
every 2 years between Europe and America's finest.
Okay.
And
I think you should swap that around.
Okay.
America and Europe's finest.
well, yes.
America.
Every year it alternates location, right? So this year it was in America, and winning on foreign soil is not exactly easy.
Did they
And-
win?
Yeah, they won.
Fun.
It was very stressful
So
because
it's country
my
versus country,
goodness.
because I actually don't watch.
well,
watch it, to
Europe's
be
a
honest.
continent, but yes.
Fair.
So it's the Europeans versus the Americans.
Yeah.
And they play golf for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the Europeans were kicking ass up until the
Amazing.
singles on Sunday, and then it fell apart. And then it got very, very close. Taryn was invested.
Really?
Crazy. She was like,
It was
racing balls.
Traumatizing. I was literally like standing on the couch and like, oh my gosh.
But
Yeah, it was crazy.
I just read a lot of controversy. Apparently, Rory McIlroy's wife was like a beer was chucked at her.
Yeah.
Apparently, the American fans were wild and like completely uncontrollable.
Why don't they like
drinking?
his wife?
I don't know, drinking from like 6 a.m. in the morning or
Those
something. Apparently, it was like quite intense.
Yeah, it was quite heated, to be fair. Rory went through this whole thing where he was getting divorced. All of a sudden, he turned around. He wasn't getting divorced anymore. He was an easy target. It was an easy
Yes.
pick.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
So
I
they
remember
went,
reading
for
something like
him,
that as
and
well.
that was it. Unfortunately,
It was a bit
Something.
unfortunate.
I'm
but
oblivious to all of this.
No,
the
John
point
has no clue.
is,
Yeah.
they won.
Well, you've
They
learned something
won.
that Europe is
They
a
won.
continent.
I like to play golf with you.
Well, we haven't played.
I know.
When did we play?
Okay, high, low. What's the low?
Low. We're now in October.
Yeah,
Clocks go back.
yeah, exciting.
Today felt like a proper wintry day.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
Winter's
Fair
coming
enough.
back.
But I think it's off the back of the tornado. What's it? Hurricane?
Tornado.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some tornado or something. wasn't there?
Hurricane Richmond.
Yeah. Hurricane Richmond.
That's just decided to like
I
fill up over the
promise you.
Thames.
I will
Google
eat.
it.
I will eat
Yeah.
my hat if there was a tornado.
I promise you, there's been a tornado
John
or a
has no idea
hurricane.
what else is happening in the entire world, but he knows it was a tornado.
Hurricane
today.
Hermanus or something has happened,
And
and
it's
it's hit,
landed, yeah.
and it's hit the shores of England town.
Okay.
I'm googling it while you speak.
Johnny,
Thank
tell us what your high and your low is.
Ooh, my high is. You know what my high is?
Tell
Being
me.
next to my mate.
Oh,
It's
it's
been a-
cute.
What-
It's been a week of graft.
What,
Yeah.
what are we drinking?
Guinness.
Guinness. Mm,
Guinness.
lovely.
If Guinness wants to sponsor this podcast, we will not be sad.
Yeah, we will tag you.
We will tag you.
Totally taste test.
Storm
so that's-
Amy.
That's probably
Storm
Storm
Amy.
Amy.
Which means it's the first
It was
storm.
not a tornado.
Think about it, it's the first storm. 'cause
It's
it's
an A.
yeah,
Here we go. I
alphabetically,
told you
yeah.
guys.
Okay.
Storm
Okay.
Amy, yeah.
I think I'm a naive Luddite.
No, you're not naive, my bubs. You just put your head underneath the sand, and you're like, I don't.
I mean, to be
really
fair, something was
care.
mentioned to me, and I was like, okay, cool, storm, whatever. And now I'm only mentioning
It's
it.
because
Okay.
you drink too much Guinness.
And okay, so that was my high.
Yeah. Tell us your
Yeah,
low.
I think that's my high. And we're going to drink a few more Guinness tonight. So
Yeah.
that's also cool. And my low was probably fixing our shelf in the kitchen cupboard because
It's broken for a week.
I think workmanship is quite inferior in this country, to be honest.
Fair enough.
In my
Fair enough.
opinion. So,
Change your career, maybe?
yeah, no.
Okay.
So that was
checking.
probably my low. So
Okay.
all in all, like quite a cool week.
Were
Good.
you standing on a ladder when you did it? Because that could have been your high. Shush.
How about you? Any highs, lows?
Well, my high, I'll let everyone know. Miss Taylor Swift released her new album, Life of a Showgirl.
Mm-hmm. It's been
It
a
is
good day.
Fan-fucking-tastic. I've listened to it about 6 times. High of the week. We'll get into it a bit more in Rain Free because I feel like it's the same. My low, and I was actually saying this to John yesterday. This week has been my week where people have just spoken at me. You know, when you get people, they just talk at you. They're not listening to what you're saying. They haven't said, oh, yes, I get what you mean, nothing. They've just spoken at me. And I've had a couple that have done that to me. So
I hope
that's...
it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Just asking for a friend.
Do not talk at me. Yeah, so that's been my low. But it's not like too much of a low. It's just something that really pisses me off.
Fair enough. It's never pleasant when you're just like spoken at.
No, literally, I've been spoken at a couple of times this week, which has not been fun. But anyway,
How do you feel taxi drivers feel?
I know. I try and...
Next left.
I actually like to listen to them because they all have very interesting stories.
No, they ask you
Johnny-
the first thing you do when you get
Yeah.
in the car is like, should I follow the GPS? No, you shouldn't.
Wing
Let's
it.
just wing it. Yeah, let's just follow the sun, mate. Sorry, Cogs, go for it.
No, thanks. Thanks so much, Blaine. Thanks for speaking at me. Hey? Thanks for that.
Your opinion matters
Your
not.
yeah, does my opinion actually fucking matter? I feel like it doesn't. No, I'm joking. Anyway, not a Debbie Downer party. What is yours?
My low would
Oh.
probably be... Yeah, my low this week is that commuting in London is sometimes a bit of a nightmare. It's a bit of a first world problem that we have.
It's a chore.
It is a chore. So today, trying to get here, the trains were all cancelled. So we thought, okay, we'll take a bus.
Oh, it's tough
And
living in
then
Teddington.
I know, and then we got to the bus station, and the bus was supposed to come in 10 minutes. So Blaine ran into M&S to grab us a bottle of wine. Perfect timing. We go stand at the bus stop, and this bus just bloody doesn't arrive.
Yeah.
And Louie's sitting at the bus stop whining because she doesn't like just standing anywhere. So it was a fun time for everyone. And about half an hour later, the bus eventually arrived, and we were
Yeah.
terribly late, which I apologize for. But
It's
it
fine.
is
I had
just
a few
one of
beers.
those. You had a lovely time.
I mean, listen, you're speaking to the, you know, Schickling time, right? You know, that's a thing.
I think I've gotten a lot better.
You have gotten better, I'm just
because
saying. So, like,
unfortunately in this country you need to
Be on time.
Be on
abide
time.
by what city map it tells you. So
no, you do. You live your life to the minute. Like, it's not like 7 p.m. It's like 60, or it's like 18:58.
Yep.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like the
Exactly.
train
I
will
just
come
wish
in.
that the bus lived by city map a time.
Yeah, buses
Yeah.
are touch and go. Buses are
Yeah,
touch
but
and
it's
go.
like traffic and all that, and
Yeah.
all the roads.
And it's raining, and Storm Amy's aiming
It's
around.
Storm Amy
It never
is
rains
raining in
Yes,
England.
hit the shores of Richmond.
Some Amy
baby.
is there. You know what I
bloody
mean?
tornadoes.
Like, it's fine. Okay.
I mean, the White Cross must be flooded.
It is Friday night.
Am I high? I'm still talking.
Sorry, we listening.
Remember who owns this podcast, hey?
Wait, we're gonna take over.
It's already happened.
We've changed hands.
My high is that I've got a new phone. You might notice that video quality has improved a lot in this episode.
Listen, this episode is going to be the most high quality video. We've got Blaine's phone, which is also Prestige, and your new phone. So
So, you know,
3D.
you can see our
We-
pause. It's wonderful.
A moment for consumerism.
Well-
Yes, love it.
You say that, but my phone is my other phone is 8 years old.
yeah, that's pretty decent.
I literally tried to download a banking app the other day, and it would not allow me to update it.
Really?
That is how old my old phone was. I couldn't use it anymore. So up until that point, I had stuck around. I'd stuck to my guns about not getting a new phone, but I finally did it.
Well done.
And it's actually quite pleasant. Like,
It's very nice.
Tapping into trains and buses, it actually works
Does
every
it?
time now.
You don't have to like stand there and you're like, ah.
The amount of times we get to a station and I'm like already at home and she's still trying to get to the turnstile.
Face ID's not working.
Face ID is not
Bank
scanning.
card's not working.
Hey, we don't carry bank cards. Like I don't
No.
carry bank cards.
And
I
then-
mean,
and
Why
then
don't
Blaine
you
has to
actually
pay
carry
for me.
cash, though? I was talking to
Yeah,
someone
no, I
about
don't
it the
carry
other
cash.
day. I haven't had money on me in like,
Yeah, it's crazy,
yeah, it's insane.
Apple
Sorry,
Pay.
changing the topic.
So
yeah.
you must go to a legit barber then.
Oh yeah, bro.
Mine
No, he
nails
does
don't-
bank
There's
transfer.
definitely
I
no
do
money
bank transfer
laundering
with
in that.
mine.
Yeah. No, mine doesn't even do bank transfer. These nails are
He
done
does
by
ask
modern
for cash,
slaves.
but I'm like, nah, bruh, I'm above the books, yeah.
Okay, we're going to do rent-free. Blaine.
Rent-free. Okay. So I was actually thinking about this.
Oh, glad to hear it.
When I first moved to the UK, I went into the office on the Monday. I think I landed the Saturday, saw Justin on the Sunday, went in on the Monday morning, and then I had to do like all my like onboarding shits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
What, like work induction and
yeah,
all
well,
that crap?
I worked with a company, so it wasn't like a new company, but like had to get on the benefits and all that for the UK and all
Yeah.
that.
All your docs and shit.
And part of the benefits, I saw season ticket loan. And I thought, fucking hell, I knew these guys loved their football. But to give you a season ticket loan for football, how cool is this?
That's radical. Did you get one?
No, it's for trains. Yeah, it's for trains. I learned the hard way. So I was just thinking
So
about
why
that.
have you been thinking about that?
I don't know.
Fair.
It's just kind of been with me the whole time. So still to this day, I haven't got a season ticket loan for trains or football.
That is
So
so funny.
what's been living
And that's
rent-free in my
so
life. Yeah.
random
Fair
because
enough.
it's like that's the most random
Yeah.
thing I've ever heard.
And I thought that was great. Like, anybody out there, companies out there, season ticket loans for
Season
football,
tickets,
it's
yeah.
a thing.
Okay,
How
cool.
about you, Johnny?
So I've been thinking a lot about going to the rugby tomorrow at Twickenham. To be fair.
Oh, very
Nice.
exciting.
And whether we're going to win, whether we're going to lose, it really sucks when we lose. And like you go to a live game in the UK, whether I'm going to be able to get a boerewors roll en route or how busy it's going to be. Yeah, just the standard stuff, like getting on the train from Richmond to Twickenham, whether it's going to be like bombarded with loads of sappers.
It is.
I mean, last time I got on the train from Clapham Junction to Twickenham, and I actually had to pick someone up and push them into the train and use them as a human barrier to get on the train. So, like, that's basically a little bit.
Is that
of access
literally
to, like,
what's
what I've
been?
been
Is that
thinking
literally
about.
what you've been thinking
Yeah,
about?
That's how your brain works.
Planning my day.
How excited are you?
Excited yet nervous.
Are you gonna wear your rugby shirt?
Yes, I am.
Do you know where it is?
What are you nervous?
No.
What are you nervous for?
A loss and not getting a brie roll.
And the commute.
And the commute. Like a bit of
Basically
everything.
I've highlighted.
Are you ready to cry during the anthem?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll show some geesh.
I didn't know
Some-
you can speak Spanish.
My Spanish.
Are we supporting Argentina?
Argentina's national anthem.
I was like, we're not playing Spain.
Can we fact
They
can we
don't
fact
play.
check that it is actually Spanish?
Yeah, it
Then I was
is.
thinking about the game, and then like my mind also kind of went wandering, and I was thinking about our time in Brazil and the Argentinian wedding, and so that's kind of a bit of daydreaming.
You got
day
on
for
a
you.
roller coaster, mate.
Yeah.
Can we just say like how funny the rent-frees are? Like random,
It's not random.
but then also like in depth and detail, and it's
It's so specific.
it's like so specific.
But think about it. Imagine your company pays for you to go watch football.
what I also
Or
think
imagine you
is
can't
quite
get onto the
interesting
train and get to the rugby game.
You can't get a boerewors roll.
is we've spoken about golf,
Yeah.
football, and
Yeah.
rugby now.
Literally three sports in the space of 15 minutes.
We'll serve you up
Cool.
some tennis as well.
Yeah, I like to play Magic the Gathering as well, just for some people that like to nerd it out.
For some
Their cards.
breadth
Yeah.
to this podcast.
Yeah, a
there's
bit of breadth.
There's a bit of depth.
Oh,
besides
Dave,
Brie
my babe,
rolls.
you're an onion. You're
Love
an onion.
it.
Yeah, totally.
Rent free.
Ah.
What are we going to talk about?
I mean, there's only one thing that's rent free, and that is the life of a showgirl. What do we think? What are our
Goodness
favorite tracks?
Gracious me.
Holy fucking moly, it is exceptional.
Life of a
Let
showgirl, what
me
is that?
tell you guys.
Taylor Swift's new album. I've listened to it 6 times today. It's so
6
fucking
times.
Yeah,
good.
It's,
It's
only
been on
44
repeat.
minutes.
It came out today.
It's
Yeah,
actually
41 minutes.
disappointingly short.
Yeah, it's too short.
Really?
Yeah.
How many minutes? How many tracks?
41 minutes. I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
about
10,
12 tracks.
10 tracks. have you listened to some of her interviews that she's done? She's obviously been all across like BBC, Heart Radio,
Well,
Capital.
she's in the UK now.
She's in the
She was
UK.
on Magic FM.
Yeah, she's on Magic FM. She was on Hits Radio. So she's
And
going
she
on
did
great.
Graham Norton last night.
Yeah.
So
And
we're gonna
she's
be
back
watching
again
that.
on BBC on Monday.
So bloody excited.
And
She might get
she's,
famous off this.
I mean, she might make a bit of money. I don't know. And she actually says she's like, they recorded
Hold on, Blaine,
Wish
before
List
you
as the
sit
last
We got to split the
track.
tea.
And she was like, the album's done. She's like, that's it.
That's
like
it.
the album's
I
done.
know, but I'm so sad.
I was expecting this morning. So obviously when I woke up, listened to it, I was expecting maybe like the Tortured Post Apartment. There was like an anthology. There was like an anthology album, but no. The girl is in love and
Oh my
she
goodness.
is living her best fucking life.
Can we
and
talk about our favorite track? Wood.
so much.
Is that about his penis?
Yeah, literally.
Literally
It's literally
about
about,
his
his
penis.
penis.
It's
And I
Travis
think
Kelsey. I think he's
yeah.
on like a camel.
No. And
Cheers.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Cheers. Split the
this girl she's so in love. But you know, it's so different. Busy trying to talk about Taylor Swift and they're just
bit over.
interrupting us.
They're talking Anna.
They're literally just talking at us. I feel like it's quite different to Lover, where Lover was almost like a love note to the person she wanted Joe Alwyn to be.
Yeah.
Where now she's kind of found Travis Kelsey and like her life is literally joy. It's like I've opened up a can
It is
of
just like effusive.
like it's just joy and it's boppy and there's banger after
brilliant.
banger. Obsessed.
Wood. That's
Can
an
we
interesting
talk-
name for a song.
Yeah, like I'm
Can we
obsessed.
talk about cancelled?
I like Cancel. So these are
Who's
not my
it about? So the lyrics are basically
potentially Blake. Could be Blake
It's-
Lively.
Okay.
Could be
I like
Blake.
my friends cancelled.
Yeah.
That's
That
that's
is
true.
literally the lyric.
Yeah.
She's kind of Taylor Swift's kind of saying, I've been cancelled so many times. My mates have always been cancelled. Like, come join the cancelled side. So in other words, like, fuck everyone that says we're cancelled because we're still making a shit ton of cash. So
Exactly.
fuck you guys.
Because
Yeah.
like Tay-Tay's like, she can come across a bit wokey at
Yeah.
times.
Babe, move closer to your mic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi.
there you go.
But yeah, she's kind of representing both sides. like,
Exactly.
with an opinion that's like a little bit more educated, you know? It's cool.
So is that her coming out in Blake's defense? Because there's
Pretty
all
much.
this
I
shit
think so,
happening
yeah.
that
Yeah.
she's
Literally.
like testifying against her.
And it's actually completely not true. She's literally says in the song, she's like, we're cancelled. She's like, I've been cancelled so many times. All my friends are cancelled. Like, you do one thing, you get cancelled. Like, join the cancel club. So yes, I think she's kind of coming out and being like, you know what, guys, Blake's cancelled. She's still my mate. Selena was cancelled. She's still my mate. Carly Kloss was cancelled. She's still actually my, you know what I mean? Like, she's just like, I don't care what I do. Like, I'm choosing me for me. And if I'm cancelled, I'm cancelled sort of
I
thing.
dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the album is super boppy. The first 3 songs, those are like my favorites. They're like bop, bop, bop.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so out of the album, what would you say is your favorite song?
Oh,
It's not a Taylor Swift podcast, by the way, but
and this is not, but it is a
but it is.
really
It's
good.
a big day. I'm even
um,
wearing the t-shirts for it.
So I really like Actually Romantic.
Love.
It is very, very cute. And then Wishlist as well.
Wishlist. Okay, interesting.
I just
That's
love
her.
it more.
That's her favorite song on the album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. And that's just like the end of the album. But they're all just so good. I think it's the first time I've listened to a Taylor Swift album and liked it from the beginning.
Yeah. Every single song.
Every single song.
I love that for you both.
Thanks,
Thank
babe.
you so much.
Just thought I'd put it
We'll
out
give it
there.
a listen. Not right now.
No.
Mine is Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, I love Elizabeth.
Obsessed with it, but it's very like Reputation-y, which is like my favorite album.
Yeah.
That and The Life of Ophelia,
Showgirl.
Life of a Showgirl,
Ophelia, yeah.
Opalite.
Opalite.
Actually
We've
Romantic.
basically just gone through the whole album.
Honey's really
Interesting
good.
Oh my gosh, I
We're in
love
the Friendship's
Honey.
really good. Actually, I'm obsessed with the whole album. The only thing I'm not like
Eldest daughter.
father figure, eldest daughter, not my favorites. But
Yeah.
anyway,
But they're still great.
great.
Should we get into it?
Back to sport then.
Yes,
So,
Blaine.
20 minutes
What
in.
can you tell me about the Ryder Cup that you haven't told me
seems
already? Because
to-
you've schooled me tonight, my boy.
So we are going back to our journey episode that
Yeah.
we did a couple of weeks ago now.
Yeah.
Feels like a while ago. And we thought it was a really nice way to go through how we got here and the experiences that we had, and that it would be really nice to replicate this
Yeah.
with different people. And so you guys are our first pawns, basically,
The pawns.
in this test.
Well, this is a
Maximum
weird
radness.
podcast now.
Yeah.
With the pawns.
Wood, porn. I don't know where this is going. We've had a lot to drink.
What's
Shit
the
could
age
get
restriction on this
fucking
shit?
Wild.
Okay, are you guys ready? You ready for it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
We want to deep dive.
Deep dive.
We
Deep
want-
dive. Shall we do a deep dive, guys?
we
Shall we
wanna
do a
lean
deep dive?
into it, so-
Oh, you're also gonna. Okay,
Yeah.
please do.
And a little bit later, you can circle back.
Circle the
So-
wagons, you know.
Circle
When the
back.
rubber hits the road.
You can put a pin in it if you want to
Put
get
it-
back to it.
Yeah.
As well.
No, sounds good.
So-
Let's do it.
We want to know about the journey, right? So we'll start. How did you guys get to the UK? And do not answer by an airplane.
By
'Cause
a
I know that
boat,
was gonna happen.
I entered illegally.
Fucking hell.
That was a dumb joke. Anyways,
It's gonna be cut out.
It's gonna be cut out.
okay. How did we enter the UK?
Okay.
Well, not together. We came at separate times.
Should I ask it again? How did you how did you land up being in the UK, sitting in Richmond on a Friday night, talking to us about this,
Drinking Guinness.
drinking Guinness?
Do you want to go for it?
Well, no, because you came first, so. And that wasn't a dirty joke.
Or was it a dirty joke? How far back are we talking?
What? How did you get here? Like, how did you get here? Like, not on a fucking airplane.
Well, that's where my mind keeps going.
This question is not on.
This is not a hard question, guys. This is not.
Well, there's
a
so
hard-
many timelines that take us to here. Like, how far back do we go?
Fucking
Like,
hell.
do we talk about
No, so-
4 years before it came here? Like, 2
No,
years?
no, but
like,
I just
half
think-
an hour before we got on the
How
flight?
did you get here? So, like, what was
how
the,
did you
what
get to
was
the
the idea?
UK?
Yeah, like, what was the idea? So, like, you didn't just wake up one morning and you were like, oh, by the way, I'm moving to the UK. Like, what was the journey to
Well,
get to UK?
I think for us,
Yeah.
to be completely honest, is we.
When you say for us, you're talking about for us.
I'm talking about you and I.
Okay.
So we did a lot of like traveling when we got married and before we got married, and
Yeah.
I think we fell in love with culture and experience, and traveling the world and seeing new things. So, for me personally, it was the ability to adventure and learn more and do new things and spend my time on this planet discovering shit,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah.
So we decided to do that, and I got on a plane.
I like that. I like the
Okay.
idea of that you were following an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can just move places because you want to.
I mean, for
You wanna
all
experience
intents and
something different,
purposes,
right?
Yeah.
We had a very good life in South Africa. We were very happy,
Exactly.
but I think there was a part of us that had that like adventure.
You wanted a bit of a change.
Yeah, bit of change, something new.
So you decided to pack
Shake
your bags.
that shit up.
Okay.
Lovely.
Also to follow Blaine, because Blaine got you first, and I follow Blaine everywhere. He moved from Joburg to Cape Town. We followed him. Then he moved here. We
It's
followed
not
him.
even. It's
Where
actually
to
not even
next?
alive.
Where
It's not
to
even
next?
alive.
Yes, I will follow you.
I'll find
Wherever you will go. Okay. My story is not as beautiful as yours. Mine is more work orientated, but it's a cool story in a way, right? So I worked for said company, been with that said company for close to 10 years now.
We're not allowed to talk about companies.
No, because
Okay.
they're American.
Sure. America.
That'll be
And we
fun.
probably can't say American either. So I worked for this company, started January 2017, so 9 years, coming up on 9 years. In August 2018, this company was being acquired. So this was an American company being acquired by a UK company, headquartered in London. And part of that acquisition, I was then asked if I wanted to come to the UK to run our EMEA team. But that conversation only happened in December. So Taryn and I were out with her folks for dinner at the Met. Beautiful dinner. We got home at 11, 12 o'clock. Quite pissed and full because their portions are fucking enormous.
I think it was probably like
And I
South
saw,
African
saw,
seven.
saw a message from my boss at the time, Ben. He's like, hey, dude, do you have 5 minutes? And remember, I spoke to him. I literally had a call with him because he's in New York. So it was late for him as well. But we had a call. And he's like, do you want to move to London? And I'm like, I've never been to London before. He's like,
Something
do
is
you want to live?
wild.
Do you want to move there? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. couple of weeks later, we went to Kruger, I think,
Yeah.
Which is not London.
which is not London.
It's
No,
Kruger
but there are
National
still
Park.
as many animals. This is going to be a lot of shit cut out here. So we moved to London. Well, went to Kruger, had the conversation with him. Everything moved like super quickly. March 2019, landed in London.
I remember when
It
you.
was mad.
I remember when
Absolutely
you
mad.
guys said you were moving. We still spoke. We were like, has Blaine and Darren ever been to the UK?
Nope.
No.
But it's bold and it's ballsy.
I
and
think
it's
it's
like,
cool.
let's fucking do this shit.
Well, we're
Like,
going to
it's
say
rad.
no, right? You don't say no to something
Yep.
like
Yeah.
No,
that.
you can't.
It was never on the agenda.
Never.
Yeah.
So,
First
but
trip
you
to
just-
London
Go for it.
for work, landed at Heathrow, 5 a.m.
Moved.
And I'm like, shit, it's cold because it's March.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly.
It's dark.
Yeah.
And I was
It's
just
quite
like, oh,
sad.
what am I doing?
Yeah, I remember we landed in the morning, obviously, when I was in shorts and a t-shirt, middle of winter, standing
Yeah.
outside. And this guy came up to me and said, "Are you mad, bruv?"
Hey, I'm in London.
Yeah, I'm in London.
London.
Because I was the only dickhead in shorts and a t-shirt.
That
You
is
must
always
see that
the
in
weird,
Scotland.
Yeah, basically.
the weird thing when you fly, you leave, because obviously we migrate in winter and we go back to South Africa, and you get to the airport and you've got your scarf and you've got your big jacket, and then you get to South Africa and you just like start
Yeah,
getting
you're
like
literally like,
layers. start
It's so
coming
warm.
up.
It's so hot.
What? It's hot, yeah.
That's not our stomachs rumbling, by the
That's
way.
lovely, Babs.
She's being a
The
dick.
guest.
So, and I suppose to both of you, right? So, yours was obviously different. You had this opportunity at work. Myself and Johnny, like, we decided to do this. What were the emotions? How did you feel when you kind of made that decision? How was the reactions by, the friends, the family? What was the kind of the whole emotional aspect? Because now we've spoken about like this is why we did it, but what are the
Yeah,
other
it's
aspects?
it's quite an intense like decision, right? Especially if you have a lot of like really good relationships when you're close to your family. So like, I think it was tough to break the news to family, but I think at the end of the day, like, you and I made a decision, and you are my family as well, and we decided to embark on a journey. So like, it was super hard. Like,
Did you feel guilty? Were you excited? Were you nervous? Were you anxious?
like all of the above, to be honest.
So pretty much how you feel about tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
So pretty much he
Exactly.
felt like he was going to go watch the
Exactly.
Springboks play.
He's
Live.
constantly shitting rent-free in his head.
Yeah, like loads of emotions, right? Like, is this the right thing?
Yeah.
Are we making the right decision?
Yeah.
You don't know until you know. I mean, it sounds quite cliche, but like, we had decided to pack up our lives and leave what we had pretty well established and
Yeah.
created in Cape Town, which for all intents and purposes was a good life, to just kind of leave and go on our own little journey. So yeah, it was daunting, it was exciting, it was sad, but fuck it, we did it. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Ours was like a little bit weird, right? Because I remember we had dinner at your parents' house, and we said to them that we're going to be moving to, well, I've got this opportunity to move to London. And I kind of had this like expectation in my head as to like what their response would be and what their actual response was.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think was going to
what
happen?
did you expect?
I don't know. Like I kind of expected like, I don't know.
What did you expect? Did you expect tears?
No, I didn't expect tears. I almost expected like, oh, this is great, fantastic. Like, go for it.
Okay.
And like, I remember your dad was happy for us.
What was the reaction?
No, your mom was a bit like apprehensive.
Of course she was.
Yeah,
I was
she was-
22 years
yeah.
old and I was saying,
Your-
I'm
your-
moving
your-
to England.
Your
Your mom was
later.
This
apprehensive.
cowboy taking my daughter.
Look
His
at him.
dad. And your dad was like, it's a great opportunity, go for it.
Awesome.
And he will always be like that, and he's never changed, right?
Yeah.
So it was cool. Like it was cool. Like I think my family's always been like pretty like supportive of it.
Did
Yeah, it was great.
did you have any like guilt or excitement, or for you was it kind of like a no-brainer where you're
Fuck all
like
guilt.
fuck all, no,
like,
no-brainer, I'm going.
Like, think
Yeah.
about it. Like, you move into one of the best cities in the world, in my opinion, the best city in the world.
True.
Right? Like, almost like at a point, didn't even have time to digest what was happening.
Yeah, because it happened so quickly.
Because it happened so quickly. Next minute I'm here, and then you kind of like you're living life. And I learned very quickly that you walk a shit ton when you.
Yeah, that's like a theme.
Like,
We do talk about that.
They put me up in this fantastic like service apartment. It was like the 19th floor in central London, overlooking the Shard and the Thames and all that. It was amazing, like this beautiful thing. But it was like the office was like 1.5 kilometers away. And people were like, yeah, just walk it. And I'm like, no, I was trying to find the closest train.
Really?
South African mentality.
No, it's so
you get in the
funny.
car, like something takes you to work.
100%.
Where
100%.
in London, it's your feet that take you to work.
It's
If you
funny.
live close,
It's
right?
funny you
Yeah.
say that because
Yeah.
when we first moved here as well, we were booking black cabs, like constantly.
Checking us.
Hey, flagging them down, hopping in them, and eventually at the end of the first month, we were like,
This
shit,
is
we
quite
spent
expensive.
more on black cabs than
Yeah,
we have
that's
on
so
our
funny.
groceries. Like,
Yeah.
No, you
There's-
spend so. I mean, a black cab still comes in handy every now and then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but now.
But
we
if you
can't
can
do
walk-
I do love a black
You know what
cab.
they say,
Yeah,
like
I
when
love-
people win the Euro Millions, they're not going to tell people, but there will be signs.
The black cab.
Fucking black cabs, that's the sign.
Yeah, no, that
you
is
can
a
take a black
sign.
cab
Totally,
everywhere,
dude.
mint it.
Yeah,
Totally.
bro.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And was there anything that like immediately, in landing, was there a bit of like apprehension? Like obviously there was a lot of emotions before you got here, but once you actually landed, did you feel like, like what have we done? Or, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Like, how did you integrate into society?
Yeah, like when we landed, we basically landed in the middle of COVID.
You did, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that.
So, and at that point, there was like a huge spike.
Yeah, I went into lockdown the day we land.
So-
The next day after, I think.
So we were like, fuck me. We've basically just left our whole support structure and there's this massive spike in COVID. Like, have we made the right decision? Because now it's like the two of us in Brixton for the lockdown. And like,
I love Brixton.
yeah, I mean, it was great. It was awesome. Like, we rocked
Yeah.
up to the apartment. Cara got like this mad delivery. Like, I don't.
Grocery.
I don't
Big shop.
Like,
What was it? Asda.
no, it was a whole lot of John Smith beer.
I think it was. I think I did do an
like
Asda shop.
A mega party pack of like Walker's chips.
24
So remember, yeah,
packets.
they were
Yeah, the
just like-
24 packets.
Because
I
this
was
country
like-
doesn't have big packet of crisps. It's like a big
Minis.
packet, but
Yeah,
like,
like little-
45 billion small
Bro,
packets.
24
Yeah.
packets of
What the fuck is
Walkers.
this?
Cara was
Lightly
like, I have
salted.
provided for you. It was just like, it
Beers
was
and
basically,
crisps.
we turned our Airbnb apartment into like a bar snack.
Frat
basically.
house.
Yeah.
It's actually a frat house. And I didn't start my job.
I
That
don't
was
know if I
actually quite
answered your
fun.
question, but
But that was your experience.
No, but I mean, were you just like, and maybe this might jog your memory, but like you were just like on autopilot because we landed like the Friday, we'd been in Dubai, we landed like the Friday night, and then Monday you started work. You were just autopiloting like through, I think the first, like you were like, okay,
yeah, it was
boom,
quite, it
boom,
was
boom,
quite
boom.
intense. Like, it was like, we're moving countries. We've been in Dubai for 2 weeks. Obviously, you had like a mad party.
Yeah.
Got to the UK and it was like, cool, middle of COVID. You got to settle quickly because you've got work. You got a team to fucking manage. And like, yeah, it was intense, but it was cool. It was fun. Like, we even saw some snow. I remember like going upstairs, seeing snow for the first time, and I put my hand outside and I like formed a snowball. Do you remember?
Yeah,
And
I
I
remember
ran
that.
downstairs and I chucked it at Cara, not knowing that it was actually going to be like an ice cube.
Yeah, it was literally like an
Like-
ice cube. And I was like, this
I
is
was like, it's
fucking
gonna be
sore.
like so soft and like it's gonna be fun, and it like hit her face, and like her face was like red. She's like,
Wow.
ah,
So he moves to London. Straight, the first thing you do is GBV, buddy.
Yeah, GBV, babe.
it's fine. We're in close doors, bro.
But luckily it's cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Planos, how did you kind of navigate that? What was your like initial thought?
My first day in this country was a shithole. I landed at Heathrow, as I said earlier, I think it was like 5 a.m.
All by yourself and you've never been to this country. That's still
been
wild
to-
for me.
And you also need to just rewind for a little bit. Blaine had just gone overseas a couple of months before for the first time in his life.
Yeah, it was like November.
Yeah.
That was on your Contiki tour that you
Yeah,
did to
yeah, well, it wasn't Contiki, but
our
yes,
European
we did our
tour.
little
Yeah,
Euro
European,
trip,
like,
yeah.
Euro
I've never
holiday.
been so cold in my life.
Yeah, because the South Africans, you think a K-Way can sort you out. You're like I got my gateway, bro. I'm sorted.
What's he like? I had like 45 different layers. Just like, shit, what is going on?
Like 2 gateways.
I'm not that rich. Chase. So landed at Heathrow. Now I've got the like a British SIM card. I think I got it from your dad, an EE SIM card. I think I still have that SIM card lying somewhere around. Put it in the phone. Obviously it's expired because when your dad last used it, it was ages ago. So, you know, an iPhone. Put the little tray out. SIM card goes on the tray, and you put it back in. In my like haste, when I'm sitting there, I pull the tray out, take my South African SIM card out, and I take the UK SIM card and I put it straight into the phone without the tray. Now it's stuck in there.
Oh.
So I'm trying to get it out. Now I'm like panicking. I'm on the Wi-Fi talking to Tara and I'm like losing my mind. I'm like, why the fuck did I do this? So I'm like, I'm going to have to buy a new phone. And I'm like, oh my word, I've just moved to London. I hate my life. What is going on? Eventually, saw a cell phone store at Heathrow. She took a paper clip, dug her way through, and when she was done doing that, she did the SIM card. She got the SIM card.
Stressed.
I got that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She got the SIM card out,
I didn't even.
and then I put it on the tray, put it in the phone, just to realize it doesn't work. So I was like, oh, this is fantastic. Next month, eventually, I didn't even think about buying a new SIM card. Like, that never crossed my mind once. So I'm on Wi-Fi. Now I'm leaving the airport,
Yeah.
navigating the network, the tube. And I've taken screenshots.
Do you remember what you took? Was it the Piccadilly?
It would have had to be from
Would it-
Heathrow, the Piccadilly, and I changed somewhere because I had to change onto the circle line, the yellow
You're going
one,
to Central.
because I was going to Whitechapel.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, the Circle line is the most confusing line.
It is.
Because it is a
Oh,
circle.
the
So you
circle line
never
is the
really know which direction
worst.
you're going.
And that Piccadilly
So-
line can take an age.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And it's
Wow,
horrible.
The first time I did the Piccadilly line
So
from
slow.
Heathrow. Wow.
Oh, it's not fun.
So slow. So I eventually, but before I left the airport, I messaged, because my service apartment that was in Whitechapel, I said, okay, cool, we're going to meet at the lobby. We're going to, like the apartment block, we'll meet at the lobby at 12 p.m. So I navigate my way there. I get there at like 12:05. The person's not here. Now I've got no signal. I've got no SIM card, nothing. I can't get hold of this person. Okay. So I wait there, 15:15, 20:15, 30:30, and I'm like, what the hell? So I said to the lady at reception, I said, can I please use your landline to phone this guy? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. I made a great choice moving here. Everyone's so friendly.
Yeah. I had a similar experience at night that we went out to Clapham and I got lost in... where was I?
Infernos?
No.
Felton?
That's another story for
Where did
another
you get
day.
lost?
Because his
Because
phone
in,
died.
Fulton.
Remember, his
Sorry.
phone died.
I'm
The night they
interjecting.
were
Yeah.
sparked.
Yeah. And I said to the taxi driver, please help me. I will give you whatever you need. Take me home. And he was like,
Money? Sorry,
no,
I don't have that.
Your phone is flat. I do not trust you. And I was like, cool.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So I get to this apartment block, and I eventually convinced the lady, like, can I use your phone to phone this guy? So, yeah, phone the guy. He's upstairs in the flat waiting for me. So I go up there, and I'm like, okay, cool. Hi. He shows me around for like 2 minutes because, like, what's so hard about a door and, like, a bed and this is the house? It makes it sound like I'm living in a shithole, but it was actually a beautiful place.
It's a big
Health
thing.
and
Yeah,
safety.
well, emergency exits.
Well, the windows don't open
Smoke
fully
alarm
on the
Emergency
19th floor.
I mean,
Having said that,
I
the
mean-
smoke alarm was right above the oven, and I made pork bangers in the oven one night, and I couldn't open the oven because that would go off, and I didn't know how to turn it off.
Yeah.
So I left them in there, and they just died, and then I had to eat like 4 hours later.
I mean, the first time a smoke alarm went off, did it not like shake your insides? I remember
It was louder than Tornado Amy.
we moved into our spot in Clapham, and
No, babes. It was the place in Brixton. I was cooking. It was the wildest
No,
thing.
I think you had a slice of toast in the toaster, and the smoke alarm went off, and Cara was like, she started shouting at me like it was my fault. She's like, what's going on? What are you doing? And I was
What
like,
do you do?
I don't know, there's an alarm going off. And then we were like, okay, health and safety is a thing here.
Taking a towel and going like this. Oh no, it was so stressful.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
For our UK listeners, South Africa does not have smoke alarms.
No, we don't. We don't have any smoke
No,
alarms in the
when you
in
see
South
smoke and you
Africa.
see a fire, get the fuck out of there.
That is the alarm.
Run.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a braai.
And in that case, come join.
Yeah. Actually using Namibian hardwood, or what are they called? Kameldoring. Lekker kif, boerie, fucking.
No, stop it. Brad hasn't finished his story. Let him talk.
Sorry, I'm interrupting.
Where did I get now? I don't even know where I am now. Oh,
Apartment showing you around.
apartment
2
showing me the
minutes.
house. And then it was actually quite a bougie apartment. You saw it, right?
Yeah, I did stay there.
It was so nice.
I saw photos. It looked lovely.
Yeah.
It looked really nice.
And then Justin said, well, come to Chingford and we'll go for lunch and a couple drinks and all that. Now, bearing in mind, Chingford is like fucking out towards like Essex way. Like, we won't say it's as far as Essex. I think it's like Epping, right?
Basically.
So now I had to navigate the Circle Line to get to Liverpool Street Station so I can get on the overground to Chingford.
Ooh,
Now,
that's a long
I've literally
walk,
just
eh?
arrived and I've never had to navigate trains in my life, and I've had to navigate this whole network.
Did you know about City Mapper at that point?
No.
Or were you just winging it?
No, bro, because I didn't have a SIM card, remember?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So you were
So I
fucking
was-
old school, bro.
So when I got to the
I didn't
apartment,
even think they had maps printed out at that point, bro. So you were proper fucked.
when I got to the apartment, I just took screenshots of everything, and eventually found my way there. And yeah, we had lunch, we had a couple drinks, and when was it? March. I'm sure we watched a football game. I can't remember who played, if we did. But I remember
Maybe the
I was
Ryder Cup?
introduced into like a proper British thing. You
Yeah.
go to a pub, no one eats, they drink, but fuck ton of crisps, and
Yeah.
they open the whole entire packet that it's like a plate,
Sharing.
and there's just crisps.
Were they scampy?
I don't think I did. I know I didn't have scampi that night, but we did have like 4 packets of crisps.
Girl.
So that was my first, and then I had work the next day, and then I walked to work.
How was that for you?
It was far and cold.
And guys, this is the end of episode 1 of The Boys' Journey. We hope you've enjoyed it. We sure as hell did. The boys loved it. There were lots of laughs and lots of Guinness. Join us next week for part 2. See you then. Bye.